really quick. Okay. So first of all, I just want to welcome you guys on tonight and thank you for thank you for coming on and listening to what I have to say tonight. Do you guys trust me?
Yes.
Do you love me?
Always.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to talk about I'm just going to talk about a lot of stuff tonight and some things that have been like coming up in my thought processes. And I will be the first one to say, thank God July is over. Anybody? We had so much stuff going on in July. It was absolutely crazy. I don't know about you, but how many of you are feeling a lot more optimistic about August? Yeah, I feel that way too. And I don't know what it is, what's going on, but oh my gosh, we got my mom moved. All her stuff moved into assisted living today. I get to go pick her up at 10 o'clock tomorrow. I haven't seen her in 6 weeks. And it has just been like chaos. And I know I'm looking at faces on here going, I know Elena finished cancer treatments. Can you just give her an amen? Hallelujah. Yeah. And are both your parents out of the hospital now?
No.
Soon, right?
I hope so. Dad went back in, so he did a return trip.
Okay. Well, he's probably in a good place. So
yes,
we'll go with that. But I just know so much was going on last month. And so let's just all take a collective sigh and go, thank you for that moment in time. And we are moving on. Are you guys with me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Good. So I don't know if I've told you guys this before, but I'm kind of an intuitive personality. So I go with gut level. And I've been feeling for a long time that we needed to have our own meetings and start talking about the things that are important to our unit right now. And so I begged forgiveness, and we are moving to Monday nights, and it's just going to be our unit right now for a while. And we're going to like really talk about the things that we need to be focusing on, or the things that I feel like our unit really needs right now. And first of all, we haven't had a meeting together, and I just want to congratulate you guys. 5th time million. I hope that you guys are all signed up for seminar, because you're kind of a big deal. You're really kind of a big deal. You're going to get recognized at this virtual seminar. And we don't have to travel to Dallas. We don't have to like go get a hotel room. We don't have to do any of that. And so for $45, you can still sign up. You get a $40 credit on your next order after that. And I would love to collectively, even though we're going to be separate, but virtually watch the seminar together and then come back together that Monday following and really talk about, the things that we learned and that we heard. And so if you are already signed up, and I know a lot of you are because I'm seeing your faces, if you're already signed up, I don't know if you know this or not, but you can download the app, the Mary Kay Events app on your phone so that you don't miss a thing. I really encourage you to do that. The app. I gotta mute somebody. Who am I muting? Patty George. Let's just call her out. So yeah, download that free app and get that down. And the other thing, they are still doing fundraising for the Mary Kay Foundation, and you can actually get Kate Spade earrings for a donation. So check that out. They're absolutely beautiful. And also a really pretty bracelet. Okay. I'm going to do announcements a little bit later and kind of jump into what we're going to be doing tonight. I'm really excited to see so many faces. Honestly, I didn't even know we would have this many people on. So this is very exciting. And over the coming weeks, we're going to take some time to do more introductions. But I got a lot of stuff I want to share with you guys tonight. So I hope you'll just allow me to just kind of jump in and start talking. Is that okay?
Yep.
Do I have your permission? And then if you have little notes down below, let us know. I'm not sure if the foundation link is live yet, Morgan. Download the events app and it'll tell you. Perfect. Okay. All right, lots and lots. I'm going to put on my glasses because this is serious stuff. Okay, I already shared this. It was a crazy, crazy July, and I wanted to get people more plugged in, and so we are going to our own meetings for now, for now and always. I mean, I don't have any like changes coming up in the future. Once a month, we do want to do a recognition night. We're not going to do one in August, but we will be doing one in September. So stay tuned on that, and I'll get you guys more information on that. I really want these nights to be a place for you guys to plug in and get your tank filled. Like, I want this to be your time. I do believe self-care is not a luxury right now. It is absolutely a necessity. And so I'm going to be bringing some things to you guys to just kind of like fill your cups up a little bit, because who's doing that for you? Right? Sometimes we need somebody to do that for us. And so this is a night really for you guys. And I did say I'm not recording. I am not going to like post this recording because I want to have the freedom and the flexibility to say whatever I want. And I want you guys to be able to do the same thing. Sound good? Okay. So right now, innovation. I want to talk a lot about innovating and pivoting. We are in a time where we don't know what's going to happen. And honestly, I thought we would be out of this pandemic. How many of you thought we would be out like in June? Right? And now it looks like it's going to be like after Christmas. And so we're going to do some innovating without straying too far from the way that we do business. And I really think it's important the way we do business. Mary Kay always said face-to-face beauty advice, and I do believe that face-to-face in our business is the most important, like building those relationships. And our customers are our friends. And, you know, I'm going to talk about some of those things as well with you guys tonight. So we're going to innovate, do things a little bit differently. So I'm going to share some thoughts and ideas with you guys tonight, but we're not going to stray from the way that we've traditionally done business. And, you know, Mary Kay's always been not about what can I get, but what can I give? And I really want to get back to that focus of giving. And when I say self-care is not a luxury, you guys, we have like the best business to give self-care. Would you guys not agree? Like, we need to self-care for us first, because you can't give out of an empty wagon. You know what they say when you get on the airplane, put the mask on you first before you put the mask on anybody else. And so we're going to talk about some things to give yourself some oxygen. But you guys, we can give oxygen away. Are you guys excited about that? Like, I'm going to share some thoughts and ideas tonight to help you reach out to women right now and offer them some pampering that is different than what we've had in the past, but still gives them self-care. And I will tell you guys, I got on the phone this last Saturday and a little bit again today, and people are craving this. Like, they're really excited about it and excited about what I'm going to share with you. So are you excited?
Yes.
Yay. All right. And so we're going to probably do some self-care Saturdays or me time Mondays, or you guys come up with some ideas. We're going to do some fun stuff, and I'll talk about that. All right. So take out a pen and a piece of paper, because I want you to write down some notes tonight. The first thing I want you to write down is, I want you to write down that faces take you places. And I think we have to get back to that getting in front of faces and seeing the people. And we are going to do this two different ways. We're going to do it virtually. We're going to do it virtually, and we're also going to do it live when we can. So I know different parts of the country are going to be different. You know, I know we were a little free a couple months ago, and now we're like back in quarantine again. And I don't know what Iowa's doing, but I know in the small towns in Iowa, like Chris Nees up in Waterloo, and she's doing live facials and live parties. If that's for you, great. But please know you can do this virtually as well, okay? But faces really do take you places. And you guys, I want to get back to that. Are you guys with me?
Mm-hmm.
And giving some love to some people? So these are the things that I want to kind of focus on this month. So the whole month theme is going to be faces take you places. Faces are foundational. Faces are where it's at. So the things that I want to practice are getting really good at asking them to come and have a facial with you. I'm going to go over some scripts and things with you guys tonight. I want you to get really good at accepting no's and moving on. Are you guys with me? I want you to get really good at finding the yeses. And I want you to get really good at pouring into people and pouring into yourself. And the last thing I want us to get really good at is working full circle at those facials and parties. And full circle for our newer consultants means we're selling products. We are booking future appointments or getting referrals so we can move forward, and team building. So selling products, booking future appointments, and team building. And one of the ways that I want to kind of kick this off is to do, I don't know how many events a month together, but I did my first virtual party with Bree this last Friday night. Thank you, Bree, for letting me borrow your friends' faces. And it was super fun, was it not, Bree? I'm going to have you unmute and just share. Did they have fun?
It was a blast.
It was a blast. So what was the feedback from it? I would love to have you just kind of share a little bit.
So they actually really liked it. I did not have the charcoal mask or the microdermabrasion on hand, but I went back the next day because they're close and I'm really close with them. And they tried, I brought the charcoal mask and then the hydrogel patches. And they fell in love with the patches and the under eye cream. So just based off of those two meetings, that's what they purchased. And they currently have a charcoal mask, but they cannot wait to get rid of it, which I said they could just throw it away, and switch over to the Mary Kay charcoal mask because they loved how it made their face feel. And it didn't sting like the one that they had currently. And I said, well, you know, you can throw that away and just buy a new one.
Yeah, they were a lot of fun. And so I want to create these events in Zoom to kind of kick us off a little bit. If you've not yet done a virtual party, I'm going to kind of take you through one tonight so that you, for those of you that are seasoned, you can just like go and do it. If you want to come on, I'm scheduling one for sure this Saturday. So we're going to call it Self-Care Saturday, 10:30 a.m. Phoenix time, which is 12:30 p.m. Central time. And I want you to invite like a friend or two on, or a customer or two on. Or if you don't want to invite a customer on, come on and do it yourself so you can kind of get the feel of what we're going to be doing. And so I'd like to do a couple of those a month. You know, before all of this was happening, we were doing parties together at the studio and we were having great results. We were selling a ton of products. We were getting lots of referrals and bookings, and we were recruiting. And I want to get back to that in some semblance of a way. And the great thing about this, you know, there's a lot of good things coming out of this silly pandemic. And one of them is knowing that we can work virtually. And I have seen consultants not really doing a lot with their business completely innovate and step up during this time because they can reach out to people they never even thought of before because we can work virtually anywhere. It is going to be just as easy to give your neighbor a facial as it is your girlfriend from college who lives all the way across the country. So I really want you guys to be thinking about who can I invite? And I'm going to go through some steps on getting prepared to do some virtual and live parties right now. And the other thing I want to do this week is do a little face race booking with you guys for fun. So I'm going to bring that up again at the end. So write this down. We're going to get ready for these virtual/live parties. Number one, I want you to know this is a new party. And it's changed up a little bit. There is a script on the Unstoppable Women's website, but this party is designed to be short, 1 hour. I think, Bree, we were together for about 45 minutes, if that.
Yeah. Yep.
On Friday night.
Yep.
So how many of you could get excited about a 1 hour party? Yes. Yes, please. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot shorter because we jump right into the product, and then we come back and talk about the 6 points of Mary Kay when the charcoal mask is drying. So there's no dead zone in a live party. And I'm kind of thinking that we might be doing this moving forward as well. So it's more of a social party, like we get right into the products, and then when you're doing the individual consultations, that's when people can socialize. So we're gonna come back and talk about that. So number one, it's shorter. Number two, right now, I want you to make a list of everybody you know that hasn't tried the products in a while, has never tried the products, somebody you've been thinking about but doesn't live close by. Go through your Facebook, go through your contact list, go through every list you can possibly think of, and create this massive big list. Super long as you can get it, okay? And then number three, I want you to start connecting. And I'm gonna suggest that you make some phone calls, you guys. I am committing to 5 phone calls a day. I'm going back to the slight edge principle. And I made 10 calls on Saturday. I made 5 calls today. And I'll tell you, the calls that I got done today, one of them said she's going to try and come on Saturday. You know how that goes. Try and come on Saturday, but she's going through a bank conversion. You know about that, Patty George. Right? But guess what? She bought $100, okay? The second person is not able to come on, but she booked a party. The third person, a virtual party of her own. The third person that, well, I'm not necessarily going in order, but the third person, I sold a TimeWise 3D set, a vitamin C serum, and a mascara too. And then the other 2 people said no. So out of 5, that's not so bad, is it? So 5 will move you forward. And there are going to be days when you make 5 attempts and nobody calls you back, nobody connects, nobody says yes. And then there's going to be days that you're like, oh my gosh, I think I just hit the jackpot, right? So how many of you could get excited about sales, whether they book or not? Or bookings, or all of the above? It's just a matter of starting to call. So this is what I'm doing in these calls. This is a different time. You guys know that, right? It's a different time. And so I'm not just going to jump in and say, hey, I'm having this like really great thing happening and I want to know if you can come on. I'm making connecting calls, and that's what I call them. So I just started calling people and say, hey, I'm just reaching out and connecting with people. How you doing? And then I'm asking for a little bit of information. So I'm checking in with them. I'm updating information. Like if you don't have their birthday in your file on My Customers, I'm asking for birthdays. I'm asking for email addresses. I'm asking for mailing addresses. Any information that I do not have on them, I am filling in right now. Does that make sense? And then I'm inviting them. And I'm gonna post a script on our Facebook page, but basically I'm saying, hey Rhonda, we're really learning how to pivot big time in our business right now. It looks like we're not even going to come out of this pandemic for another like 6 months. And so I could really use your face right now. I'm doing a virtual Zoom party on Saturday, and I really don't know what I'm doing yet. And so I'm just looking for some women who would like a little bit of pampering. We're going to do charcoal mask. We're going to do microdermabrasion. Would you be willing to lend me your face and come on? I'll send you some amazing samples. What do you think?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and then you could also say, it's our self-care Saturday. You could add that in. It's our self-care Saturday, and I'm pampering as many people as I can right now. Could you use a little self-care right now? Because I'm thinking it's not a luxury anymore. We all need it, right?
Right.
Yeah. So it's just getting in that conversation. So questions on that, you guys? Questions or even comments? Do you feel like you could get some bookings by doing that?
I have a question.
Go ahead, Veronica.
So for the virtual parties, do we have to mail or send the product or the samples in advance before we can get together?
I'm going to get to that next. Yep.
Oh, okay. Because I'm interested, but how am I gonna do that?
Yes. That is a really great question. And I'm going to answer that one next because that's number 4. You got ahead of me, Veronica. I'm glad. Good. Anybody else? Any questions on the script? What are you saying, Cindy? I don't know why I can't read this. Oh, here it is. Confirming the scripts are on Unstoppable, ? Unstoppable Women. I will post them on our Facebook page.
Okay, perfect. That works.
That was my question. Thank you.
Thanks, Jen. All right, any other questions on that? I do love that typing option. Just make sure I see it. Okay. And then once they say yes, ask them, who else do you know that could use a little bit of pampering right now? Who else do you know that could use a little bit of pampering right now? And for some of you, if they're not able to come when we do this group party, I want you to be equipped to do your own Zoom parties. Oh my gosh, we're getting some great sales from them out in the world right now. And so I'm going to go on to number 4. So parties are an hour long. Make your list super long. Start calling whatever it is, 3 a day, 5 a day. Maybe you just want to like sit down and call 25 people. Whatever works in your life, okay? And samples. So there's 2 ways to do this party. Bree went over to her girlfriend's house, and her mom was there too. And she took her starter kit. And so if you're new and want some help with how to hold a virtual party, and you've got some girlfriends that you can just go see and take your starter kit with you, great. But if you don't, I'm going to suggest samples. So did you guys hear that the CC cream is coming out in samples?
Yay.
Can I just get a shout out? That is so exciting. So that really completes our samples for doing these virtual parties. Okay, there is a cost involved. So all the samples that I'm doing, it's $2 your cost. So if you are mailing out packets, just know if you have 5 guests, right off the top, this party is costing $10. But you guys, what if you sold to $300 a party? What if you got your next recruit? I think it's well worth the investment. You don't have to, okay, think about this. You don't have to put on a dress. You don't have to pack up your car. You don't have to take 2 hours to do a party and another hour to drive there and back. There's so much savings in doing these virtual parties that it's completely worth it to order the samples. I ordered the samples on Saturday. Wait, what was the last day of the month? I ordered them on Friday. They're going to be here tomorrow. I just ordered samples That's all I ordered. Everything is available right now except for microdermabrasion. So my recommendation for microdermabrasion, or if you don't want to order the samples, you can order these cute little things on Amazon and squirt it in. If you do that, these are not airtight. You're going to have them use it within the next 3 days or it's going to dry up. Does that make sense? Okay. So here's the samples that I'm going to recommend. The 3D set, microdermabrasion. If you already have it, if you don't, you're going to have to do this. Or you guys, you could squirt it. If you don't want to order these, you can squirt it into like a snack Ziploc bag and it'll do the same thing. It's just one item that you have to do that with. Charcoal mask, foundation, primer, and CC cream. So the 3D set, microdermabrasion, charcoal mask, primer, and the CC cream. The CC cream is not available yet, so we won't be talking about that Saturday. Unless you want to squirt a little bit into a snack bag, you can do that. So we're going to do the same thing that we've been doing at our parties. I'm going to start off talking about oil-free eye makeup remover. I'm going to show how it works with the waterproof eyeliner and how easy it is and how it conditions your eyelashes, blah, blah, blah. And then we start with the cleanser, then we go into microdermabrasion, then we go into charcoal mask. Then while the charcoal mask is drying, we talk about the 6 things that we kind of like want to hit on for a Mary Kay party. We come back. I will talk about satin lips, but they don't have a sample for that. We'll put on the primer and the CC cream. Or if it's at night, we'll just talk about the primer and the CC cream. So I will do some of these in the evenings, like a get ready for bed party, and you don't have to do those last 2 steps. So, questions so far? Is it easy enough?
Yeah.
Okay. So the 3 things that you're going to want to print off for this is, number 1, these party sheets. So these are also on our website. I would stick a party sheet in because it's got a place for all their information, the referral game, which we will play, a shortened version, and then the second side that talks about what they want to purchase that night and how interested they are in the opportunity. It's a 2-sided, and it's on our website. And what I'm going to have my customers do is fill out this top part. Well, I'm pre-profiling when I call them. So I know which formulas to give them when I send it. But at the end of the party, I'm going to have them fill out the whole thing, front and back, and take a picture of it and send it to me so that I've got it. Okay? And then they can throw it away or whatever. But I just want the information off of it. Does that make sense? This is the closing sheet I'm going to use. You don't have to send that because I will, in the Zoom, I will share my screen and show this. And then I will also have a picture that you can text them at the end with all the specials. Okay? And then the last thing is this 8-point close. So we're going to do training on this next week because I want to get really, 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 really tight good at individual consultations. So how the individual consultation is going to look is we're going to finish the party, and then I'm going to tell them that you're going to call, you're going to follow up, you're going to call and follow up, and you've got 8 questions that you're going to ask them for being at the party. And they're really tough questions like, did you have fun? And so these are the questions that you're going to ask. And I think the benefit of having virtual parties right now is the follow-up is going to be over the phone, and you can literally ask these questions and read them off. But we're going to practice them next week. Sound good? All right, so really this is slight edge principles, you guys. Making 5 contacts a day to really start gearing up and getting some momentum going. And I will say, people are looking for options. They just found out that they've got to still stay at home probably for the next till after Christmas. They're looking for things to do with their girlfriends. They may want to like go over to a girlfriend's house and have like 3 people come together, and you could do a live party, or you could like stream them in on this Zoom. There are so many options. I really want you guys to think outside the box. Who do you know? How can you get in front of them? Who do you need to ask? I think that's going to be the important part. This year, and this month, the focus is the power of pink. And I really want to focus on faces and shares, faces and shares, faces and shares, faces and shares. I'm going to talk a lot about faces and shares. So the more people we can put the product on, you know what this product does, you guys. You know what this product does. It changes faces. Almost all of our consultants over this last couple of years have been like, I joined because I tried this product and look at my face. Like, it does great stuff to people's skin. And so I know the more people we put this product on, the more that are going to fall in love with it, the more that are going to be like really great customers, and the more that are going to want to be a part of your team. And so we're going to get consistent at putting Mary Kay on faces and building a rock solid foundation. So I want to know from you guys, how many of you would like to have more consistent sales? Can I get an amen? How many of you would like to have consistent sales to the point of always being a star consultant, never having to think about it, never having to scramble at the end? How many of you would like to have that 600 wholesale order go in every single month? Honestly, you guys, it's not that hard. Like, one good party a week could do that for you guys. $300 in sales every single week could do that for you. And I know you guys can do it. How many of you would like to have more consistent team building? Like, not scrambling and trying to figure out who could I like get signed up this month? Because it's a natural progression from seeing the faces. I believe this with all my heart, mind, body, and soul, you guys. Recruiting comes from seeing the faces. When I moved here to Phoenix, Arizona, that was the first thing. I wasn't looking for new recruits. I was looking for people that I could put this Mary Kay product on, because I knew if they would try it with me explaining it, because, you know, they need to know that all the information, like they don't need to know a lot of information, but they need to know the why behind why this product works. And that's why this party is so important. And so when they figure that out, then they can go, hey, maybe I do want to do something like this. And you know, people are looking for extra money right now. And this is really one of the best times to team build ever, ever, ever. And so people do recruit closest to the product. I want you to write that statement down, because it's very true. People recruit closest to the product. And so if they've just had a facial, they are way more apt to listen to the opportunity because they're excited about the product. And they stay on your team when they fall in love with the product first. So whether your goal is 1 party a week, 1 share a week, like a 1+1 is what I started with. So as a new consultant, I knew I wanted to make an extra $200-300 a month. Well, it ended up being more than that. But if you're wanting an extra $200-400 a month or more, I would say you would be at about $400 or $500 a month if you're doing 1 party a week and 1 share a week. 2 + 2 is going to double that. And you guys, 3 parties a week, 3 shares a week will lead you to anything you want in this business. Cars, the ability to leave jobs and have this be your full-time career, directorship, everything. And you guys, with this virtual party, if a party lasts 1 hour, you could easily fit 3 parties in on a Saturday. If you're wanting to leave a full-time job, become a director, earn a car, you could do 3 of these virtual parties a week. You really could. And it creates momentum, like crazy momentum. And we're going to talk more about like leadership and income potential and all of that in the next coming weeks as well. So I'm throwing a lot of information at you guys. We're going to do some recognition and some other stuff here. But I also would love to do a little face race. Oh, I forgot to talk about this. So did you guys see this in the email that Elena sent out today? And Elena saw it. So this is what I really want to focus on. This is a tracking sheet for faces and shares and sales. So up here, you could set a goal for 15 faces and 5 shares. And with that, you get 50 pink bucks. What is a pink Mary Kay buck? It's going to get you the opportunity to buy some really awesome prizes at our mid-year and year-end. Like anything from, really anything. Like things that you can use in your business. I will have like jewelry, designer bags, fun, frivolous stuff to like things that you can use in your business. When you do 15 faces, 5 shares in a month, this is efforts, you guys. You will get 50 Mary Kay bucks from me. When you do 30 and 10, 30 faces, 10 shares, you will get 100, okay? There is a corresponding order with that. The top one's 300 wholesale, the bottom one's 600 wholesale. But go ahead and print this off, decide what you want to do, and I'd love to hear from you. Like,
Hey, Stacy,
yes.
I did not receive that in my email. Can you resend that to me, please?
Are you getting our weekly emails?
Yeah, I do, but I don't see that one. What they was sending. That was today. I didn't get anything from today.
Okay. We'll double check and make sure I have your right email address, Veronica.
Yeah, remember 6 months ago, I have a new email address just for Mary Kay.
Okay.
I will text you my new email address to be sure you have the right one.
That'd
Thank
be
you.
great. Thank you. Okay, so let's finish off with a little bit of recognition and announcements. I lost my notes. Somebody, you too could be a Mary Kay sales director, you guys. Just saying. Anybody can do this. I need my glasses. All right. A couple of announcements. We already talked about seminar. Next week when you come back, we are going to talk about the 8-point close, but we have new products. Are you guys excited? Did you see them? Yeah, I'm going to show off some of the new products next week, and we've got pretty eyeshadows, we got pretty cheek colors, we got pretty new lip glosses. So come back next week and we're going to talk about the new products as well. Did you also see that your future team members can just go to your Mary Kay website and sign up? Did you guys see that? So you don't have to send them a link. Like you can just send them to your marykay.com website and there is a link for them to join your team. How cool is that? I know, right? Jen's clapping. Who else didn't get it? Bree, you didn't get the email either? All right, I'm gonna write that down. Let me know if you guys aren't getting my stuff. All right, PCP, the holiday preferred customer mailing deadline is August 17th. So make sure you mark your calendars. This is kind of a big one, you guys, because holidays, gift giving and holiday sales is huge. It's our best quarter ever. And hey, Morgan, we were talking about today's email with this power of pink. Make sure you print that off. That's what we were talking about. Okay. And then I started a new Voxer group. If you're not on it or didn't get a notification, will you text me so that I make sure you're on our Voxer group? And then Thursday nights, our adopted National Sales Director, Miss Deb Weir, has invited us to join her for guest events. So she's doing one every Thursday night this month. And I think I'm doing one of her guest events. But this week, it's National Sales Director Emeritus Miss Suzanne Brothers. I love this woman's guts. She is, she's been with Mary Kay for a long time, and you're just gonna love her story. But you can bring on people that you've been wanting to layer in Mary Kay or introduce to Mary Kay, or just come on yourself and listen. I posted it to our Facebook page, but it's gonna be every single Thursday night. This week, Suzanne Brothers. Questions on anything, you guys? Or announcements? Okay, we're gonna do a little recognition. Last month, July, we started our new seminar year, and I do want to congratulate our Spark a Chain Reaction Achievers. You guys, I'm so excited for those of you that did your 600 wholesale in July. I know it was a hard month because we wrapped up a big year and it was a distractive month, but those of you that did have all year to do the challenge, and you get special recognition at seminar and all kinds of fun prizes along the way. Love the earrings. How cute are these? Haven't gotten them yet. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Patty, yours are coming, right? Look at how adorable those are. Seriously. It's all about the jewelry, right? For some of us. So congratulations. Teresa Andrade was a superstar. I saw her just come on. Congratulations, Teresa. And then Erica Boyle, Cindy Pollock, Patty George, Morgan Wadsworth, Teresa Ortman, and myself all did the Spark a Chain reaction for July. And then you also can qualify for the fall Spark a Chain reaction. So when you do 600 wholesale July, August, September, October, November, December, so the 6 months, you get this cute little, I think it's a bracelet.
Necklace.
Yeah. No, it's a necklace. And it's, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's strung pink inside. It's adorable. And it's designed by RJ Graziano. Not sure who that is, but I'm sure he's famous. I think he designed these too. So if it's anything like that, you know, it's going to be awesome.
He designed all the jewelry last year and possibly the year before that, if I remember right.
I think you're right.
Yeah, he's good.
He's good. He's got some good stuff. For weekly, we're not going to do any like check-ins every week. Like I'm not going to send out something where you have to like sign in and fill out all the information. I'm just going to go off our weekly accomplishment sheets. I am going to have Morgan Wadsworth some night when she's not busy, stay after just to kind of help those that need help with weekly accomplishment sheets. Yep, I'm throwing you under the bus, Morgan Wadsworth. So that we all know how to fill those in. So we'll do recognition off of that. And so thank you. I got one from Morgan. I got one from Bree. And our queen of sales with $546 in sales this week is Christy Winchester. She's not on tonight, but give her a little shout out. That was really exciting. And our queen of team building is Erica Boyle. Erica Boyle just had a baby last week. And she got 2 new recruits in July. How exciting is that?
Wow.
I know. Very awesome. So she's not on tonight. She has a new little baby boy. She is on Cassie Wells' team. And I'm going to share the good news if you haven't seen it yet. Have you guys seen it? Cassie Wells is a brand new car driver. I know. How exciting is that? So give her some love and a shout out. She's in Christy's unit, but that is super fun. So this month, it's Spread the Love. And the love, I think the #1 love in Mary Kay right now is got to be our TimeWise 3D. So last month we really focused on the under eye patches because our president, Nathan Moore, ran a contest. And I did a horrible job as your leader of tracking that. Like, we're going to get better at it. Okay. But this month, I want to recognize everybody who sells a 3D set. So every time you do, I want you to go to our Facebook page. I'm going to have something under announcements, but we're going to do a drawing at the end of the month, kind of like we did the $100 days before. So every time you sell a set, your name is going to go into a drawing for a prize giveaway, okay? And when we get in front of these spaces with what we are planning on doing, I think we're going to sell a lot of 3D sets. How many of you can get excited about that? Yay. And then when we do this month, did you see the necklace? I did not print that one off. Did you see the necklace that they're giving away for the 600 wholesale order this month? It's beautiful. Deb Ware was wearing it today, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So I want to hear from you guys. Who's ready to do some faces? Yay! Okay, so let's do, who's all on here? Let me see if I can see everybody. There's 22 of you on here. Oh my gosh, where are you guys? That's awesome. Okay, who would like to be our team leads? I'm going to split us up into 2 teams of 11. And the space race is all about bookings. Every face who says yes to you, every woman who says yes to you on either coming on to a live or having you come in and do a facial with them, that's going to count this week, okay? So if you're not going to volunteer, I will volunteer you, because that's the kind of girl I am. Are you guys not going to do this? Okay. All right. I'm going to pick Cindy Pollock. Can I pick on you? And Jen Slater, can I pick on you? Okay. Here's the deal. I'm just going to number you guys off from how I see you. All right. So Cindy, we got team, and you guys, you can, oh, the other thing is, what do you want to name this night? We need a name. We need something fun. Monday Night Live is old. Anybody have an idea? Where are my creative girls? You want to shoot?
Well,
Oh, go ahead, Jen.
I don't know. I was just thinking it's a Monday. So like I've heard of moving on up Mondays, or I don't know if you want to play on words that way, but
yes.
I think Unstoppable is always a good one. Unstoppable night. I don't know.
Moving on up Monday. Unstoppable Monday.
Or pink something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Manic Mondays.
That's not all that bad.
It's not all that good either, though.
No, today was my Manic Monday, let me tell you.
I know I have the song in my head.
It's on Zoom. How about zooming on up?
Zooming on up Mondays. Oh my gosh, I love that idea.
Ooh, Bree, motivating Mondays.
Motivating Mondays. Yeah.
Bree, yeah, Bree just commented. I don't see anybody else's.
We used to call it Moto Monday. Motivation Monday. Moto Monday. All right, I'm going to keep the ideas coming. We're going to vote on them, okay? Because this is a democracy. All right, Elena, you're on the Cindy Pollock team. Do you have a name, Cindy?
No.
Kelly, you are on, Kelly Hendrick, you're on Jen Slater's. Rhonda, you're on Cindy's. Jen McAlexander, you're on Jen Slater's. Terry Knott, you're with Cindy. And Veronica, you are with Jen Slater. Morgan, Cindy Pollock. Jeannie Clark, Jen. Patty George, Cindy. How come you moved, Jeannie Clark? There's 2 of you, Jeannie. Okay. Mary Fraser. Mary Fraser, you were with Jen Slater. Bree, you were on Cindy's team. Oh, we got all the Jens on the Jen team. Jen Jorgensen is also on the Jen Slater team. Teresa Andrade, you are on the Cindy Pollock team. And Monica O, you are on the Jen Slater team. Melissa Beltran, you are on the Cindy Pollock team. Lorene, I am putting you on the Jen Slater team. Okay, let me see if I can go to, oh, you guys all move around on me. Okay. This is so not right. How do you do this? Wait, I know. Go to participants. All right, Cindy, Elena, Jeannie. Okay, Mary, Melissa, Monica, Morgan, Patty, Terry. Did I get everybody? 1, 2, 3.
Did Victoria get on one?
No, Victoria Morales. And I saw Erica Moreno on here. Is she still on here?
She was a minute ago.
All right, Victoria, you're on Cindy's team. And Erica, you're on Jen Slater's team. So.
Bree?
Huh? Bree's on Cindy's team.
Okay.
Did I miss anybody? So I'll probably, what I'm gonna do is, do you guys want me to create a Voxer group or an email group for each of these teams? Both? Both? I'll do both. No.
Jen's saying Boxer.
Should be either.
I was voting Boxer. I was trying to do a B
Okay.
because I was muted. Didn't work.
Efficient, Mendy. I love that, Mary Fraser.
Maybe Jeannie could be on both teams since there's 2 of her.
Actually, it's even.
Yeah.
So look at that. All right. So this is for bragging rights. You guys know that, right? So the team, I'd love to do a book or cook, but then we wouldn't be able to do that. So this is for bragging rights. I'll probably come up with something else more fun throughout the week. But I'll create a Voxer group for each. If you're not on Voxer, get on Voxer. It's a free download. And I think almost everybody is on Voxer. So if you do not see your name come up on a Voxer group, or I can't find you, I'll be reaching out to you. Does that sound good? All right. So set your goal. How many? So here's the deal. I would rather you set a goal of how many reach outs you do on a daily basis. Like, I want you to celebrate getting on the phone and reaching out to X amount of people, whether it be 5, 10, 3, 1, it really doesn't matter. Here's the thing about a team, you guys, and this is why we have been successful year after year after year, because everybody does what they want to do. And, you know, if you're not reaching your goals, then reach up, reach out, find somebody that can kind of help you, you know, reach those particular goals. But when everybody does what they want to do, the whole team wins. And that's what I want to see happen for you guys. I want you to feel like a part of a winning team. Whether you have the most bases booked this week or not, it doesn't matter. If you reach your personal goal, that is a win. So there are many ways to win. And that's the beautiful thing about Mary Kay, is being a part of a really fun team. And so this is what I want to create in our group right now, is the opportunity for you to step in and play where you want to play. And whether that be a face a week, 10 faces a week, 100 faces a week, who's going to do that? I want you to play where you want to play. And I want to encourage you to just come and be around some amazing women and get your cup filled up. So I know I didn't talk a lot about like cup filling things tonight, but I will be, because I think that's important. But right now, I just want to get us focused on moving forward again. And just think of how great it's going to feel when you step out and start doing some of the things that, you know you've been needing to do, but you're like, I don't really feel like it. I just want you to encourage you to take that first step. Because I remember as a new consultant looking at that list of names and going, I would rather throw up right now than make these calls. And then as soon as I started calling, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. Like every time, because, you know, I was connecting with people. So this is what I'm asking you to do is just connect with some people. They're waiting for your phone calls. They're looking forward to talking to you. Some people are going to be too busy, and that's okay. But there are some people who need you like right now, like yesterday, like last month. They need you. And they need to feel great about their skin. They need to feel great about being around other positive, fun women. They need to feel a part of something bigger than themselves. Do you guys believe that? Heart, mind, body, soul?
Yep.
Do you think I can keep this meeting at an hour every week?
No.
No. Sydney Pollock, was that you?
There's some meetings there's just more to go over. Get a little more engaged.
But that would be great for us Iowa girls because
I know.
it does.
I know.
The Tuesday meetings were going kind of late.
Yes.
Yeah, Jen Jorgensen, I know you're a night owl.
I am.
I know.
I am.
Jen Jorgensen is the only person I know that can live on 4 hours of sleep at night. Like, I don't know how in the world. Like, I don't get it. She's
Ever since COVID, though, it's ridiculous. I go to bed at 12 and get up at 8. So I'm going to be sorely hurting in a few weeks when work starts back up. I have to force myself to go to bed at 11 to get up at 5. So yeah, it's going to be an ugly transition.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Jen Slater.
Okay, quick question. Just to clarify for the, I'm a little competitive. So for the competition thing,
Did you hear that?
is it booking faces, or what if we book a sharing? Does the sharing count, or it's just faces only?
I really want to focus on faces this week, but please do share. You know,
Okay.
like they said, pass it on. But we are going to be doing some sharing things as well. But
Okay.
I really want to get back to the faces. And hear my heart when I say this, you guys. I just don't believe we can build the dynamic teams we want to build if we're not doing the faces. And you know what? It's nobody's fault that we haven't been. I mean, if you have been doing them, great. I haven't been doing them. I don't know about you, but we had a pandemic. We had to like figure this out again, but I think we've got it figured out. So we're going to move forward and we're going to do some more faces, and we're going to blow this out of the water. It's going to be so fun, so exciting. All right, it's 7:31. I'm done. I'm going to stay on for a little bit if you guys have questions or need anything, but you are more than welcome to go. We do have book club tonight for those of you that are in the book club, and we're going to start here in about 30 minutes. But everybody else that wants to go, bye.
I'm going to say goodnight to the kiddos. I'll see you at 8.
All right, see you at 8.
Bye.
Bye. Although I might want to go get a glass
Bye.
before the book club starts. It's been a day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Elena, it was great to see your face again.
Good to see you, Cindy and Terry and everyone.
Bye.
Congratulations. Cool.
All right, I'll get those Boxer groups together. Thanks, guys. Anybody have questions? No? It was so great to see you guys. Thank you, Elena, for coming on. It was so fun to see Terry Nutt.
I know, right?
I know. And you know what? Now that we're meeting virtually, she could literally come on every week. That's what I'm excited about. Forever and ever. Amen. Awesome.
All right.
Hey, Lorene. I see you there. I don't know if you're there. Thank you guys for coming on. Any questions? All right, I'm going to log off and log back in at 8. Bye.